Okay, welcome to the video. This is Newcastle Airport, Echo Golf November Tango. We're sitting at gate 25, just having a little view around. We're in a Wizz A320 by Fenix, version 2. Have a little look about, using the drone camera. The fog is cleared up, we've got live weather, live traffic by FSTL, I think that's how you pronounce it. Plenty of traffic around the airport today. It's looking busy. Really nice scenery by Obex. Let's get back and have a look, see what we've got. This is our little set of wheels for the day. Little Wizz Air. And we're going to be heading down to Budapest, flying Runway 7 departure. Let's have a little look for you. We'll be flying the Girly 1 Tango departure, I think it is. Let's have a look. Right, let's get that map on. Yeah, we're flying the Girly 1 Tango. On our departure. That's the chart there for it. Just back on the main screen. And we'll have a look in the flight deck. Have a little better view of this plane. I've downloaded this from flightsim.2. It's a dirty lively version. You can see it's a bit mucky, very dirty, a little bit more realistic. Really nice livery. A bit of dirt on that. Looking good, looking good. Well, recording on a Samsung Galaxy Odyssey 49-inch unlock curve, so I've downscaled it 1080 by, was it 1980 by 1080, 1920 by 1080 I think it is. So we'll see how this comes out on the recording. Really nice, really nice. So let's get it in the flight deck and let's see what we can do. So come up the drone, we're on the flight deck. We are just sitting, APU running, never loaded anything up yet. We're delayed. We can live with that. We import from SimBrief, since I've downloaded a new flight plan. Okie dokie, let's see what our departure's like. Very cloudy early on, it's okay now. Winds are variable at 3 knots, good visibility, few clouds at 3000. Temperature's 23, dew point 18, QNH 1016. So let's have a look what we're going to do here. Okay, so we'll have the doors open, we'll have the stairs on. We've got my chocks and scones on with chocks and cones on, we'll take them off. Our panels are set for turnaround to the light, first flight of the day. We've got our company message, so we'll get cracking with the Mac do without further ado. Let's have a look. Let's get down to the MacDo. Let's do some MacDo work. Okay. Some September and database. That's all in. Okay, that looks good. Go back to data. iOS monitor. Looking good. GPS monitor. Yep, all good. Let's go over init. Initial request. Today's flight number is Wizz 252 Charlie. 252 Charlie. And there we go. Get our winds. Wind request. Get that out of the way, that out of the way, that out of the way. There's my winds for the climb. Okay, let's look at our cost index and our cruise temperature and altitude. We've got a temperature of 22 at the moment at Newcastle, very nice. for the Sunday morning. So let's go to the AFB. We'll get my flight plan. Let's import that. I've got my first officer with us, Odie, the Jack Russell, sprawled out on the bed, snoring his head off. You may be able to hear him. Crazy dog, crazy dog. Okay then, so our cost index is 59. Flight level, cruise flight level is 370, so we'll get that in. 59, 370, so 59 on the cost index. 370 dash, let's get the temperature, the correct temperature. AFB, cruise temperature is minus 55, and tropo is 41,175. So it's minus 55, 41,000, forgot it already, my memory is short, getting old. 175, 175, there you go. Okay, that's the init page done. So from init, we're going to go to flight plan. It's data, init, flight plan, radnav, init 2, and performance, DITRIP, that's what I call it. So flight plan, we're departing from Newcastle, runway 7, Girly 1 Tango departure, insert, that's lovely, that's all in. Go back to flight plan arrival. Today we are going to be doing, let's have a look, get some stuff out of the way first on the charts. Bring the charts up for you so you can see what's going on. Okay, so this is Budapest, we're heading down to Budapest. The approach, we are going to be going into, at the moment as it stands, runway 13 left with an Annexa 2 Tango arrival. So 13 left, let's have a look at my charge. Approach 13 left, what should we do? We'll do a VOR approach. No, we'll not. We'll do a on P. Is that any better? Yes, we'll do an on P approach into 13 left. So on our 13 right, on our 13 left. Annex 2 hotel. I was let's have a look. Don't want to get it wrong. 2 Tango. That's ours. 2 Tango. Vias. We should be going via. Let's have a look at the charts. We've got a GIF of it. That's GIFer, that's ours. Let's get back into the screen so you can see. So we'll put our on in 131 left with a star of Annex 2 Tango, and our via is GIFer. So insert temporary. Cool. Let's see if there's any discontinuities on the way through. Looking good so far. Oh, yeah, that's all cool, lad. Oh, that's right, that's correct. Anyway, let's get back and we'll check my map, see how we're doing. Put our constraints on the plan. Oh, that's messy. So let's go back to the beginning. Let's work our way through it. There's a departure coming up. Let's see, done over Germany. Oh no, this is a bit of a mess. Need to tidy this up. That's a weird approach. So there's with discontinuity there. From manual. That's weird, that's very weird. So discontinue, we'll clear that, 2 seconds. Clear. Not allowed. Let's zoom out a bit, see what we've done. So admin, we should be turning in towards Covenant. Where's that going now? That's weird. Let's work through it anyway. So take that back up. Ekman, manual. I can't work that out. What's happened there? Can't delete that. Not allowed. That's really weird. Really weird. Let's go back. Okay, so we're coming in BP736 up to Ekman. What's after Ekman? Manual. And why does the flight plan stop moving after manual? Ekman to Giffer. Tell you what, we'll delete Giffer, see what happens with that. Temporary insert. Can we delete manual? Don't think we can. Yes, we can. That tidies it up a bit. So Ekman. So for next waypoint is Giffer, which was where stored into the approach for ONAV. So it's Golf, India, Foxtrot, Romeo Alpha. That's the next waypoint. That looks better. Then we've got to discontinue, we'll clear that. That'll bring the round back in. So that's our approach. That was pretty awkward, to be honest. Don't know if it's something I've done wrong. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Really, I suppose I could go straight from my Nexa, straight in. But we'll see. We've been flying a full approach as 10 comes, so we'll crack on. So let's get back to the Mach 2. So that is our flight plan done. So we're never going to go with bad nav. I'll just have a quick peek, see if there's anything we can use on departure. In fact, I know there is. We've got November and Echo Whiskey. We'll hard code that in. Newcastle 114.25. And we'll also put 352 and the ADF, which is November Tango. So that's hard coded in. So that's what we're at now. Next we're going on to Init B or page 2, whichever you want to call it. Let's get our company message. You'll see, receive messages, load sheet. Okay, we've got a zero fuel weight of 55.6 ton, 55.6 dash, and max zero fuel weight of 28.1, 28.1. Push straight in. Let's have a look at our fuel for the day. Today we are going to be having a bulk of 10.6. Let's get into that. 10.6 ton of fuel. Okay, that's our block fuel, so we'll go back, we'll get our contingency mod here. So fine reserves 2 ton, say 2.1, 1.5, 0.8, 2 ton, 1.5. So it's 2 ton, 1.5 ton, and that's wrong. 2 ton in there, fine reserves, that's better. Come on Tom, get organised. Warts and all on this show, lads, lasses, warts and all. So that's what Init B done. So after that we have performance. So if we go back to the AFB, while we're waiting, we should get JSX to fuel up. Catering services completed. Let's request refueling.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Let's request boarding.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
There
Boarding
we
requested.
go.
Do you want a board crew?
Nobody, all on
Passengers
board.
bus is coming.
Okie dokie. Let's have a look outside. Let's go to our drone camera. Oh, he's on a mission. Cutting corners. There's the fuel truck coming. I'm big, turn around the corner. Go on, lad. Ooh, I think he clipped him. Here's the bus. Oh my god. I think nobody sure they are, these two. Okay, so this is my passengers coming. And what?
Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Okay. Let's see who we're getting on board today. Let's have a little peep at them. See if there's any hotty toddy.
Passengers boarding
Plane
started.
full of Geordies got to Budapest on the lash. There we go. Who we got? Don't look very happy.
Please use
We're
your
on the
airplane
holidays.
fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Let's have a look. GXS is brilliant when it's working. When it's not, it's a nightmare. Absolute nightmare when it's playing up. Let's get a screenshot of that. Print screen. Okay, let's get back in the flight deck. So what we've got. I'm trying to work out the
Please use your
touch portal.
airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Okay, let's sort our fuel system out. Okie dokie. Load aircraft. We do for about 6 minutes because we're time to sort things out. Okay, that's the aircraft loading. Okay, panel stage, that's all good. Get back to flight plan. Okie dokie. Move out of the way, you don't want to be seeing that crap. Just the controls for the little cameras and what have you. Don't know where that went to. It's gone off the screen. Bear with us. There we go. And she's back. Let's get that out of the way. Hate the cheesy accents. Oh, I don't know where the hell that's went to. My camera's up, playing up. Oh, there we go. Get that off the screen. And it's disappeared again. This is mental. There we go. Right, we can live that. Okay, where were we? We were at the MacDo. Before we do anything, we'll get our performance calculations. First of all, we'll go back and get our takeoff weight. Takeoff weight is 66.0 ton. Press the bloody button. It's okay. Runway 7, it's dry. Center live weather. Let's just get into the settings and brighten that up a bit. It's too dull for me, liking. Right, settings. Okay, there's the brightness gone up. Thank God for that. It was a nightmare. So. We're just about done. Nearly ready for departure. And it was 66 ton takeoff. Okay, let's change that. 66.0. Douche. Get that in, get the weather in, synchronize it. Okay, so we're doing the POX takeoff. We've got VR134. V1, 134, VR140, V2 140. Thrust reduction 1, we'll check that in a second, in a minute. Flex temperature of 61. So let's start filling this in. And now touch power pole doesn't want to work. Mad. So we are absolutely stuck. Can't move nothing. Start again. Bear with us, chaps, bear with us. But that touch pole restarted. Get that out of the way. Warts and all, chaps, warts and all. What you see is what you get. Hence dodgy Geordie pilot. Okay, we're going to disconnect that, click it off, let's go back, touch pole on. Okay, it's saying I haven't got Wi-Fi on. Bear with us, guys. For some reason Wi-Fi turned off. Mad. Still not connecting. Okay, there we go. Connected, see if it works now. There we go, we're back in business, man. Who needs a computer nerd? Okay, so it was 134, 40, 40. Let's get organised. 134, 140, 40. Get that in. 40, 40. Those are flaps. Flaps 1. And it was up 0.7. Flaps 1 up. So 0.7. That's where flaps take off. And we'll have a flex temperature of 61 degrees for the takeoff. Okie doke, that looks pretty good. So we're fueling up. We've actually got our fuel on board. So let's get the seatbelt signs on. Fuel pumps on. Super Wizard. Okie dokie, let's get that back on plan. Let's get the VO on, the ADF on that side. So we've got the ADF November Tango, which is straight ahead from us now as we speak. As we're sitting just over there somewhere, just on the outskirts of the airport. Check what barometer, get that set. Okay, now we're going to do the secondary flight plan. Now I've been messing on with stuff, see if I can get this to work. Now where is it? Lost it. Takeoff data, there we go, this should pop up. 2 seconds, guys. And where's my takeoff data gone? Home complete, dismiss. There we go, there's my takeoff data. So we're from Newcastle today, Echo Golf November Tango. Taking off from runway 7, we're engine out procedure as standard at 1,800 feet, turn right, turn November Tango, NDB, holding point. Hold 246, inbound left turn. So let's put that in. I don't know why that didn't work with the touch pole, but anyway, let's move it out of the way. Full screen. Right, here we go. So, secondary flight plan. Let's copy the active. Okay. Put that on the map. Don't want that out 40 miles, it's too far. So after departure, we have NTO5. So straight after departure, if we put in a new waypoint, which was November Tango. November Tango. It's 2 miles away. That's correct. That was November Tango, wasn't it? Yes, November Tango. And I don't know what happened there. There you go, November Tango, and we should hold at it. And it was 246 left turns, 246 left turns, and that is our holding point. Right, we'll sort out what's going on. Now after November Tango we can put, actually we'll do it just for quickness. We'll put, just to show you, new destination, which will be Echo Golf November Tango. Okie doke. Which will be our return back into Newcastle. It'll be ILS 07, no stars, AVS, no VIA. So that will be our returning. So from November Tango on, we'll hold left turns, and then from there we'll come out, we'll head out towards over Frockley Way and what here, and then we'll turn on the runway 07 final approach, ILS approach. So that's just a rough one for our secondary flight plan. So that's us about ready to go. We'll have another company message. That's EOS. Didn't accept the last one. Load sheet. This should be the final one. Accept. 55.7. That's all good. Let's have a look, double check it. Yeah, it's within, it's well within. So, let's get that off plan. Initial climb out today is 11.110. There we go, we'll get rid of that, we don't need that. And we are just waiting for baggage to load. And while we are waiting, we shall just sit and chill and look at the views. Here. Just the bags have come on board. There's one more trolley to go on. Beautiful weather in Newcastle. Leave that there for a more. We're waiting for them loading up. Okay, we are just waiting for the final bags to load on. Do believe I had the mic switched off for a bit there. Sorry guys, like I keep saying, wax and all. Sorry if you can't understand the accent, it's a real hard one to lose. But I think you're getting the gist of it. So this is our last bags going on now. Taking that time. But bloody hurry up. It's me just getting me cigarettes and coffee ready next to us for the departure. First officer's clean out, snoring. Not much help but here. This is not bargain. Come on JSX Pro, shake a tit, do a split. Just clean my glasses. Specky 4 eyes. I think that's the baggage loaded. Let's have a look. Let's get back to the flight deck, see what's happening. Let's go with a flight deck, not duck. Okay. So what do we have? Do declare we are loaded. Okay, let's get a better seating position. Line up with the 3 little ball things, yeah. So we're in the right position. There's the baggage loaders going back. Okay, let's get JSX Pro on. Boarding's all done, catering's done, fueling's done. Boarding completed. Let's prepare for pushback. Yes, we'll request that. We'll get our beacon light on. Navigate logo to 2. Okie dokie. Now we're just waiting for our pushback. Our little Geordie friend. There she comes. What's a heave here? Gives a wave.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Alexander Isaac, that. Oh, get the pin in, lad.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
So this is our departure route for the day. Straight out from Runway 7 out to November Tango Echo 05, taking a right hand turn and down towards November Tango Sierra 12, which is practically above my house. Let's have a look how close it is. It's just on the south side of the river, and I live around here. Not bad at all. Okay, weather's fantastic all the way down today. Got the weather on, let's have a look using the radar. Nice and clear all the way. Beautiful, and down in for our approach into Budapest. So let's get that word. We are going to be a nose right and a tail left.
Locking gear.
Okay. Right, I've got my checklist up. Before start, windows and doors closed, locked, APU bleed on, APU bleed on, MAC2 set up. Okay, we've got all of our things ready there. We're not using ATC, so we'll skip past that. We've got fuel pumps on, seatbelt signs on, thrust levers are idle, check. You can wait a second. So, fuel pumps on, thrust levers idle, fuel quantity checked. We have 10.6 ton, takeoff transplant mode out of auto. Let's have a look.
Release parking brakes.
You can wait a second, young man. Beacon lights on, engine mode selector onto ignition.
Release parking brakes.
Parking brake as required, request push back start. Already have that, so let's move on. Release the parking brakes.
Release parking brakes.
Let's release parking brakes.
Commencing push.
Let's go with start
All
engine 1.
Clear. Start at will.
Okie dokie, there's engine 1. Switch on. We light the ciggy up. Right, engine 1's coming up. We've got N1's coming up, N2's coming up, and Echo Golf exhaust gas temperature's coming up. N2's on its way. Lovely, that's us firing up. Don't know why we have KLMs over that side of the airport. That's just a service area. Really different, that one, never seen that before. Okay, engine 1 is up and running. Let's get that back onto flight plan, so see what we're doing. Okie dokie, let's get our checklist back up.
Set parking brakes.
Okie doke, set parking brakes. Parking brakes set, that's our
Waiting your
engine 2.
confirmation for good engine start.
Engine 2's coming up nicely there. N1's rising, N2's rising, the exhaust gas temperatures heating up nicely. Okie doke. That's engine 2 coming up. confirm good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good
Engine
engine
two
start.
and running.
You can disconnect.
So
Unlocking gear.
engine mode normal. Okay, so let's get organized. Let's get our flight controls on. We need a pitch trim of, forgetting already. Look here, the performance. Down at 0, so it's alright. So we're going to go flaps 1. Ground spoilers set. Auto brake max.
Tow truck disconnected.
Pitch
Bypass
trim
pin
is set.
removed.
We've got trim 0. Just going through the checklist.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
We'll put TCAS on all. It's on standby. Okay, let's do a flight control check. So we have a full left, center, full right, center, full up, center, full down, center, full left rudder, center, full right rudder, center. So that's for flight controls checked. We'll put that on the wheel so we can keep checking the brake temperatures. So after start checklist, parking brake on, engine mode selected as normal, APU is off, auto brakes max, flight controls are checked, spoilers are armed, flaps set to 1, pitch trim set to 0, rudder trim 0, anti-ice as required, don't need it, flight instruments checked. Okay. Excuse me. So we've got no ATC, so we can't request taxi, so we'll do it ourselves. So we'll go with nose wheel steering light on. Turn offs as required, we don't need them. Strobes on auto, yes. Take off config, normal, let's check that. That's cool, cool, cool. Let's taxi to runway 7. Sorry guys, I disowned the mic, I didn't realise I'd done it. Okay, we're ready to taxi, so we'll have all the lights on, everything's set, finished our checklist, so we'll release parking brake and give it a little bit of power, get we're moving. We'll turn on predictive wind chairs, we'll get closer towards runway 7. Okie doke. A little bit too much power. Just tucks in nicely. What he has fingered me snazzy social box that I made there, that's spinning around. My first attempt at doing graphics. Okay, let's ding the cabin, let's get them seated. So one ding on the bell, bush. That's a cabin. Let's turn on our predicted windshield, that's to there, that's to there, that's that on, smashing. This is my left turn, right turn onto next taxiway. Don't 6 knots, let's give a little bit of power on the left engine, engine 1, get around. There's the windsock blowing gently. The tarmackers have been out there at Newcastle. Oh, nice bump that, didn't know that was there. Glitch in the matrix there. Okay. And let's hold just before we take off, sort things out. Oh, the first pilot is disturbing, he's getting up, let's hold it Alpha 1. through our checklist. It's my squeaky rudder pedals, showing the age, about 4-year-old now I think. Time for the new set. Okay, so let's put parking brake on there. Let's get my checklist up, see where we are, what we've got. Okay, so that's a taxi completed. So before takeoff, cabin crew have been advised brake temperature is checked. Engine mode selected as required, packs are on, weather radar is not working, obviously, predictors wind shear is auto, that's correct. TCAS, okay. Exterior lights, nose wheel lights, takeoff, landing lights, oh, okay, that's us ready for takeoff. Let's taxi into position and hold, we'll put our strobes on. Release the parking brakes. Turn it on the engine, not on the direct. TCAS on. Okay, let's get moving. Taxi position and hold. So we have a flex temperature of 61 degrees for the takeoff. Okay. Go, slow that down a bit, turn, let's line up, check everything's good, we'll clear ourselves for takeoff in a moment. Let's line up nicely, we'll hold that there. Okay, so let's clear ourselves for takeoff, we'll go to the nose wheel steering lights to takeoff. Landing lights on, didn't turn the APU off, and I've done the checklist, cause warts and all, that's all I'm saying. I am human. Didn't start the clock out of the timer. So we'll start the chrono. Oops, somebody's just flew through it. Should have went around. Okay, so we'll go with 50% N1. He's Tokyo drifting him, crazy, off the planet. 50% N1, let's go flex takeoff, man thrust, flex, doesn't stay in the gate, I've adjusted it as well, I don't know why it's doing it. I think it might be a problem with me thrust master. Okay, that's us Towson. Steering with the rudders. Okay, here we go, yes, rotate, so pull back gently, positive rate, gear up, let's pull that map in a bit, get the range in so we can see what's what. A little peek out of Newcastle upon Tyne. There's the first officer buggering off, there's the cathedral on the hill, St James's. Okay, let's click autopilot in so we can mess about and have a look around. We should get the thrust reduction soon. There's an OFC. That's the ADF needle turn. We've got lever climb now, so put back on the throttles. But we're not going to follow the constrictions today. We're going to go pull so it's open climb. Let's go straight up to say 30 just to start with. Oh, a bit choppy. We've got a max speed of 210 knots. We have to be above 2,000 feet, which we are passing quite a while ago. There's Blythe. Just to the left there, St Mary's Lighthouse over there in the distance. That's our turn. Towards S-speed. Oh, problem with the ships, the traffic of that one anyway. I don't know what the hell that was. Okay, so we're doing what turn now. Passing S-speed, let's go with flaps up. Okay, so we can turn nose wheel steering lights off. Boom, spoilers disarmed. All the brakes off. That's us climbing nicely. We'll go to standard. Nothing spoiling with. Oh, I don't know what has a matter with this dreaded curse of the white dot. Okay, let's put our range out a bit. Okay, after takeoff checklist, landing gear has retracted, engine mode selected as normal, spoilers are disarmed and retracted, first climb, open climb, flaps retracted, packs on, anti-ice off, exterior nose wheel lights off, runway turn off lights off. Okay, so while we're doing that, we shall have a sticky view around Newcastle. Okay, there's the area where I live. Next to 3 blocks of flats. St James's Park. We've got Tyne bridges. You've got the Tyne Bridge and the Millennium, gated Millennium Bridge. You've got the High Level, the Swing Bridge, the Red Youth, the Metal Bridge. Plenty of bridges across the Tyne. There's the famous Biker Wall. All them blue buildings there. That's Gateshead Stadium. Gateshead International Stadium, as they like to be called. That's the old Swan Hunter shipyards, all gone. That's the River Tyne, obviously. That's the old Swan Hunter's Walker Naval Yard. There's the Sage down there, next to the bridges, next to Gateshead Millennium. Don't know why that texture's like that on that ship, but anyway. That's Team Valley Trading Estate. Okay. Not much more I can show you. You might get a little glimpse of Penshaw Monument. Spin round, we'll need to see it. Don't think I will, that's the A1. Penshaw Monument should be over there somewhere. I can't see it, it's in the distance. Okay, there's Sunderland. Just make out Stadium of Light. Penshaw Monument, can't see it anywhere. Must be muddled. Okay. Okay, let's get back to flight deck, see what's happening. Okay, we're well past 10,000, so landing lights off. Seatbelt signs off. Okay, passing 10,000, barometer standard. Land lights are off, seatbelt signs are off, anti-ice as required, don't need it. And that's us heading out from Newcastle. That's it. Now we'll just uncode the box for the rad nav. There you go, we'll clear Newcastle and we'll clear another Matango. Got the flight plan, and that's us climbing out from Newcastle. Hope you enjoyed it, a little bit fun. Was supposed to be a tutorial, but wasn't the best. Had a bit of fun, a bit of craziness. So guys, see what you think, see if you like it. I should be doing the second part of this video sometime today, the descent into Hungary. Is it Hungary? Budapest, sorry. Budapest. And I shall speak to you guys soon. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. More than appreciated. Ta-da, lads.